Right now at 5, a Westby man has been arrested for allegedly crashing his car into a smoke shop. And fences are up at the Pink Palace. We'll tell you what the plans are for the demolition project.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Wall. Ken and Emily have the evening off. 2 Elroy teens were hospitalized from a crash near Hillsborough over the weekend. In a release sent this morning, the Vernon County Sheriff's Office says the crash happened on Lovers Lane when the 18-year-old driver lost control on a corner. Road conditions and speed appear to be factors in the crash. The passenger was removed from the vehicle by the fire department. Both teens were taken to the hospital where they were later released. Neither were using their seatbelts. A Westby man is in custody after allegedly smashing a car in a Viroqua business early Sunday morning. According to police, Corey Simonson drove his red Mini Cooper into Smoke World Vape's front door and entered the building. His vehicle was seen traveling on Highway 14 following the break-in. Westby police found the vehicle and took Simonson into custody. He was arrested for burglary and criminal damage to property. A suspect in 2 bank robberies has been arrested. 26-year-old Michaela Davis was arrested for allegedly robbing 2 Jackson County bank locations, once in November 2018 and the second 2 months later. She is currently being held on a $10,000 signature bond. The case is still under investigation. An Eau Claire man has been arrested for his suspected 6th OWI. State troopers arrested 41-year-old Joseph McCracken after troopers pulled him over for a defective headlight and claimed they smelled intoxicants when they approached his vehicle. Following a field sobriety test, McCracken was arrested for his 6th OWI offense. Investigators say the guns found after last week's shooting at Faith Abundant Christian School were bought legally. Police say a 15-year-old girl killed 2 people and injured 6 others before she died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. 2 guns were recovered at the school, but investigators believe only one was used in the shooting. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said ATF was able to trace the firearms. The girl's parents have cooperated fully, but Barnes would not say whether they violated any laws regarding firearms and kids. Authorities in Clark County are asking for the public's help finding a missing person. 24-year-old Brandon Legrek was last seen on September 14th in the Marshfield area. He's not been seen or heard from since then. Though he's not believed to be a danger to himself or others, family members are concerned for his welfare. Information on Brandon's whereabouts should be directed to the number on the screen. Fencing is officially up around the Pink Palace in La Crosse. La Crosse's Common Council voted to demolish the space earlier this month. The space will make room for a new housing development called Haven on Main. In January, the J&A committee approved the 74-unit building geared towards people with disabilities and local workers. Your donation at the Salvation Army kettles will be doubled today and tomorrow. An anonymous donor has provided a match day up to $48,000 at all 21 locations in La Crosse County. The kettles are open until 8 p.m. tonight and will be open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. The kettles have already passed last year's total donations and have nearly reached their goal for this year.
Typically some folks that will call us the last weekend and say like, hey, what can we do to help? How can we match? This one was obviously a little bit larger and a larger surprise as well. And so we're just head over heels as far as excited about it because it's going to provide some great outcomes for folks that are in need.
The Salvation Army is still looking for volunteers. If you're interested in signing up for a shift, go to registertoring.com. We'll have that link on our digital platforms. All right, let's send it over to Nicole Skaliski for a check of the forecast. Nicole, it's looking like we're going to have a white Christmas.
Hopefully. We're hoping that we can hold on to the snow out there. We got a little bit more snow for some locations in our area today. We had a wet start to the week. Some of us saw that rain, some snow, kind of got a little mix of everything as we went throughout the day. As you can see, the last couple hours on radar, there was a nice band of snow over portions of central Wisconsin that actually dropped around 2 to 3 inches for some areas south of I-90. Now that's going to continue to move its way on out, leaving us with very cloudy conditions. We're going to have a gloomy evening ahead of us, and that's really going to transition over into tomorrow as well. A little bit chillier tonight too. Those winds will be blowing out of the north for much of the evening and the overnight period, transitioning in some colder air. However, that's not going to be the case forever. Those winds are going to switch pretty quickly, and we're already going to be blowing that southerly air back back into the area as we go into tomorrow afternoon, giving fairly normal conditions. Tonight, we're staying steady in the mid-30s. However, we will be dropping off as we go into the overnight period. In Eau Claire, very similar story, cooler and gloomy conditions. I'll have a full look at what the rest of our travel period's looking like for the holiday travel period and where we could see some morning fog as we go into tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Nicole. The House Ethics Committee has released its report on former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, President-elect Donald Trump's initial pick for Attorney General. It concluded Gaetz violated multiple state laws related to sexual misconduct while in office. Kristen Benavides has the story.
The House Ethics Committee says it found substantial evidence of sexual misconduct involving former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, including sex with a 17-year-old girl.
This occurred in Florida, which would raise statutory rape concerns in that state. There were others too, and there are numerous other women that had allegations of potentially being paid for sex.
Democratic committee member Glenn Ivey told CBS News' Scott McFarland the panel had documentation to support the allegations.
The text messages corroborated that, as did the bank and financial transactions that we were able to uncover too.
The report lists payments totaling more than $90,000 to 12 different women between 2017 and 2020 and alleges the money was likely connected to sexual activity and drugs, including cocaine and ecstasy.
Gaetz, a strong Trump ally, was the president-elect's first choice for Attorney General. Gaetz has denied any improper conduct and is not facing any criminal charges.
Thank you for having me back. I will never stop fighting for you.
Gaetz, who resigned from Congress in November and withdrew as Trump's AG pick, spoke to the conservative group Turning Point USA in Phoenix Sunday. On Monday, he filed a lawsuit in a bid to stop the report's release, arguing that he is now a private citizen and not subject to the committee's jurisdiction. The committee released its report a short time later. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
The committee, which is split evenly between both sides of the aisle, had been at an impasse over whether to release the report, but voted to do so earlier this month. 2 Republican committee members voted for its release, according to 2 sources familiar with the vote. The suspect in the fatal shooting of United Healthcare's CEO has pled not guilty to state murder and terror charges. Luigi Mangione faces 11 counts, including a count of first-degree murder. The state charges carry a maximum penalty of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Meanwhile, Mangione faces a federal murder charge. He could face the death penalty if found guilty of that. Mangione is accused of shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on a busy sidewalk in Midtown Manhattan on December 4th. Nearly 80,000 Jeeps are being recalled. We'll have more on why and what to do if the recall impacts you. And gift card scams are on the rise. Coming up, what you need to know on how to avoid these scams to stay safe this holiday season.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait, turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Does Random Starship Mortgage sponsor your kids' t-ball team? I doubt it.
Firefighters Credit Union is a strong, reliable lender that has been a proud member of the community for nearly a century. Trust Firefighters Credit Union for your next home loan. Call Matt or Troy today.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Attention business owners, is your roof ready for the new year? Your Choice Roofing specializes in commercial solutions that protect your investment and bottom line. Act now to benefit from Section 179 deductions and bonus depreciation for major tax savings. Lock in 2024 pricing before costs rise. Upgrade to energy-efficient roofing and save on utilities while increasing building value. Secure your roof and savings. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today.
Nearly 80,000 Jeeps are being recalled due to an issue with the rear-view camera. The recall affects certain 2024 models. According to the safety notice, a software issue could cause the rear-view camera to not display, which could increase the risk of a crash. Owners will be notified by mail beginning in late January. They could take their vehicle to a dealer and the camera software will be updated for free. Gift cards are the most popular item on wish lists, with 53% of shoppers requesting them this year. The FTC says scammers can get the gift card number and PIN even before you buy it. Kelly O'Grady says what to look out for.
If the protective sticker has been removed, if that barcode has been scratched off, really any signs of tampering, go talk to a store manager and frankly, maybe even just go to a second store, because we're learning that these scammers can actually tamper in batches. And this is really important because if they have your gift card number, if they have the PIN, they can take all the money that you've loaded on for your loved ones.
The FTC recommends shoppers keep all gift card receipts to identify your unique purchase and report fraud as early as possible to the company or to the FTC directly. A popular upscale department store chain is going private in a multi-billion-dollar deal. Nordstrom's founding family announced it is regaining control of the 123-year-old company. The $6.25 billion deal is expected to close early next year. The Nordstrom family tried to take the retailer private in 2018, but the board rejected the deal, saying the price of $50 per share was too low. The company's stock has now plummeted to nearly half of that amount. One lottery player's holiday season just got a whole lot brighter to the tune of $1.1 billion. A single Mega Millions ticket bought in March matched all 6 numbers. And the lucky player who was holding it for all this time has finally stepped forward, but has chosen to remain anonymous. They will take home more than $575 million before taxes. The Starbucks workers' strike has now expanded to 9 states. The union, Starbucks Workers United, says members in Missouri, New Jersey, New York, Colorado, Ohio, and Pennsylvania have joined the strike. This follows the Friday walkouts in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle. A union representative said 30 stores nationwide have closed, adding that the strike could reach hundreds of stores by tomorrow. More news ahead, but first,
I'm going to have a full look at your travel forecast, both locally and regionally. See if you have any headaches that you should be aware of going into your travel, and what our white Christmas chances are looking like as we go throughout the next few days. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
It's time to finish your holiday shopping for less at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, with great last-minute gifts at even better prices for all the originals on your list. Like assorted Duke Cannon bar soaps, $5.99 each. For the kids, John Deere bubble mowers or leaf blowers, $14.99. For the home chefs, a Presto Pizzazz is $41.99. Plus, Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less with great last-minute gifts. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. being original.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Shop local this holiday season at the Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with A1 Vacuum, your partner in keeping the holidays spotless for over 75 years. Visit Ooh La La Consign and Furniture Annex for consigned and curated collections. A consignment shop that highlights the beauty and utility of previously loved items. Pop on down to the Gourmet Candy Shop. From fresh roasted nuts, fudge, domestic and European chocolates, make every celebration deliciously unforgettable. Shop Jackson Plaza today.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, after our wet start to the week, we are in luck. We have a little bit of a dry period coming up, but that is going to come to an end as we get towards the end of the week. Tonight, we're staying on the chillier side. We had those winds switch around to be out of the north, and it's giving a brief time to usher in some cooler air. So we'll be sitting in the mid-20s. Some areas further to the north could be sitting in the teens as you wake up in the morning. Also, the potential for some morning fog. There's a lot of moisture near the surface right now after all that precipitation that we saw across the area today. So that increases the potential for some fog to start popping up as we go into the late overnight period. Tomorrow's highs, though, still warming to around normal. We'll have those winds switch right back around to be out of the south, really continuing to funnel up that warmer air, and we'll be getting our highs just above freezing for most of us, still a little bit cooler to the north, staying around 30 degrees. Otherwise, that fog is really going to be the main story as we go into tomorrow. Now, it's not widespread by any means, but you can see a few light pockets of some patchier fog going throughout most of the morning. This should be out of our hair, though, as we go into the late morning hours. So there's just something to be aware of, because this could be a reoccurring problem as we go throughout the next few days. With our snowpack still holding on out there and warmer temperatures on their way, all that melting could cause for some foggier conditions as we go throughout the next few days. That's really our only travel issue going into the beginning of the travel period, which is the good news. Here's our Christmas forecast. We're staying above freezing, just above average as we go into most of the area, staying in the mid-30s. It is going to stay cloudy out there. Very gloomy week ahead for us, and again, some foggy conditions could pop up as we go throughout the first half of the week. In terms of our chances for a white Christmas, it's looking pretty nice for us. Usually we sit around 60 to maybe a 75% chance historically that we see a white Christmas. Most of the time we have at least 1 inch of snow on the ground. This year, with that small batch of snow that we got this morning, our chances have increased to more of a moderate chance for portions of our area to see it. However, everybody is really seeing at least a slight chance to have our snow hold on until Wednesday. Now, looking after Wednesday, the chances really start to plummet. We have some rain on the way. We're going to stay dry until about Thursday night going into Friday, and then we have some good chances to have widespread rain going from both Friday all the way into Saturday as well. The good news is, because it's going to be so warm out there, we're talking highs above 15 to 20 degrees above average. That means all of this precipitation should be staying as rainfall across the area. Now, as you go into those overnight periods, some areas north of I-94 could be dipping just below freezing, and that could cause the potential for some freezing on your surfaces, but that's still a ways off. We're really looking towards the end of the week for that. Other than that, that's really the only issue that we have coming up with local travel, so that's good. We're really looking clear around here, but we'll make sure to monitor that situation as we go towards the end of the week. Otherwise, we're staying very warm as we go throughout the rest of the week, even by Thursday getting into the 40s, and then look at that, getting into the mid-40s as we get towards the weekend, although it will be wet out there, so it's not going to be the greatest conditions, but those warm temperatures aren't definitely anything to be complaining about. We're ending the year on a high note. out staying well above average through the rest of 2024. So it's either something that you're really looking forward to or something you're dreading. I would love to have the snow stick around for a little bit longer, so hopefully we get a nice little snow chance coming up later in the new year.
I'll take the snow, but it's also nice to see that they're a little bit above average. The temperatures will have a little bit of warmth. It'd be a good night for those who are in town to see Rotary lights. And
that's a good point. Yeah.
Maybe even chill outside.
Exactly.
Have a nice campfire.
Good ways to look at it. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Nicole. Santa's coming to town. We'll have more on the start of his journey with his departure from Santa Claus Village when we return.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. Bygoff and Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Ford gets 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
It's almost go time, Christmas shoppers. So if you're feeling the crunch, check out Fleet Farm for hot last-minute deals. Keep your feast tasty with a Nesco 18-quart roaster, now just $59.99. Keep your loved ones toasty with Milwaukee heated apparel and get a free battery pack with purchase. Speaking of cozy, get a portable buddy heater with fuel filter for only $69.99. Wrap up your holiday shopping now at Fleet Farm, home of the best prices guaranteed.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
Happy holidays and the best to you this season from all of us at News 8 Now. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Santa Claus departed on his sleigh from his hometown on the Arctic Circle today. Before beginning his around-the-world trip of delivering presents to all, Santa greeted the crowd that has gathered in Santa Claus Village, located in Finland, wishing everyone present and those viewing the live stream online a happy Christmas. Santa set off his reindeer-driving sleigh. Earlier, he told children listening to that if you can be quite good almost all the time, don't worry about the gifts. Fun, fun, fun. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford SUVs, including Escape, Bronco Sport, and Explorer. Get holiday ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford SUVs. That's how you get holiday ready. Now, during the final days, lease a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport for just $399 a month for 36 months, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power. or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like pleasing. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
Attention business owners, is your roof ready for the new year? Your Choice Roofing specializes in commercial solutions that protect your investment and bottom line. Act now to benefit from Section 179 deductions and bonus depreciation for major tax savings. Lock in 2024 pricing before costs rise. Upgrade to energy-efficient roofing and save on utilities while increasing building value. Secure your roof and savings. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
Winter weather advisory is still holding on.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
Temperatures tumble down quickly.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow.
See this band of snow passing through the area.
We're talking 25 to 30 below.
Breezy and gusty winds will ensue for tomorrow as well.
And you can always get us no matter where you are.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
Here's a look at your Christmas Eve forecast. Can't believe that we're already here. It does not feel like we're this late in December already. Or it's going to be mild out there. Could see some patchy fog in the morning. Otherwise, we're staying just above average, highs in the mid-30s. And then going throughout the rest of the week, we have that nice warm-up coming, 46 for the end of December. Hard to believe. We're going to be almost 20 degrees above average. I'm sure it's going to feel great out there.
I'm already in love with it. That does it for this edition of News 8 Now at 5. The news continues at 6.